sweet friends. Listen, we're going to make a different kind of biscuit today. It's going to be a cheddar cheese bacon biscuit. So, the first thing we're going to do is, I got my eye hot over here, we're going to fry us up some bacon. Now, you can put in as much bacon as you'd like to put. Mine is kind of the thick sliced bacon, so I think I'm going to put in 3 pieces. Now, how do y'all cut yours up? Do y'all use a knife or do you use the scissors like me? What do y'all do this morning? Did y'all have a good Christmas? I surely did. I surely did. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to gut it up like this, and that way it'll be all ready to put in our biscuits when we get done, okay? Let me turn it down a little bit. I got it too high. I just got up a little while ago, got in there, and I already had a cup of coffee, a mug of coffee. I had that. And then I watched the old movie. I got up so early that it was way too early. Way too early. You know what? I might put that 4th piece in here. By the time this cooks down, it won't be that much in my biscuits, and I want to really taste it. Anyway, I watched the part of an old movie, then I cut it off. I said, I can't sit in here and do this. I'm going to get up and make me something. I don't know where my kitchen scissors are. They're around here somewhere. These aren't the ones I normally use. I have a better pair. It's chilly in Andalusia, and so for the last few days I've been wearing my sweatshirt and sweatpants. I've been cold. Can't get used to it. But anyway, we're going to do this. I bet y'all had some family to come in at Christmas time. We just had a really good time. Dallas and his family didn't get to come. They had to work. They came before, the kids came before Christmas. You remember I showed you that video. I hope y'all are watching the real me. You know, look up right above this video. Look right up above it. You see Cooking with Brenda Gantt up there? Do you see a blue check mark up there? If you do, you're watching the right one. And by the way, let me tell you, the first cookbook is sold out. There's none left, so there's no use calling them. The only thing that's left is the second cookbook. Everybody's already got their first one. I saw a lot of y'all say that you got, I'm going to do this other piece because I only have one more piece in here. I might as well do it. I heard some of you say that you got yours for Christmas. I'm so excited. Of course, what I'm doing today is not in the cookbook. This is kind of like a new recipe. I'm going to walk you through it. We're not going to do it like the other biscuits. This is going to be totally different, okay? Be something different. I can't wait. Cheddar cheese biscuits with bacon in it. Oh my word, have mercy. We're not going to use our oil today. We're going to use butter. Y'all have heard that little commercial that used to say, B is for butter. Butter starts with B. Y'all have heard that. Alright, let's let this cook a little bit and brown up. And I'll be getting out my other ingredients, what all we're going to need today. And we'll make us biscuits. And here's the good thing about this biscuit. It's got your bread, it's got your meat, it's got your butter, and your buttermilk, and your flour, your white lily flour in it. We're going to use self-rising flour. That means it rises all by itself. You don't add salt, you don't add baking powder, you don't add baking soda. They've done all the work for us. All we got to do is just make them. So let me get out my stuff and we'll start making them. Okay, our bacon is done. I'm gonna pull it all to one side. I don't know what was wrong with this bacon. It started popping. I'm gonna let my grease all go down to that end of it, like that. So that's the way I do it. How do y'all do it? That way it gets most of the grease off. I'm gonna put it on this paper towel and let it cool just a little bit before we put it in our biscuits. We'll be getting out our biscuit stuff. Anyway, I've got everything out. We're fixing to make them, and we're gonna eat them. I'm gonna give y'all a bite. I'm gonna give you a bite of biscuit. I'm gonna get every little piece out of there. Okay, I'm gonna save this bacon grease because I use it for other things. There's 2 pieces that popped out. Probably have some on the floor too. What I do is I save my grease. Here's my grease container. And all I do is if you don't have one of these, put it in a big coffee cup. And just take your grease like this. It's got a strainer that came with it, but I don't use it. I'm gonna put my grease right there. I'm gonna reuse it. I'm gonna put it in something I'm cooking. Put my top on it, and I do not refrigerate it. I just keep it right up here on my shelf. Now let's get over here to our biscuit making area. I want to show y'all one of my antique bowls. Okay, today I am going to give you the ingredients exactly so that you can make these biscuits. And I'm going to make them differently for those of you who are still having trouble making them. I'm going to take 1 1/2 cups of your White Lily self-rising flour. If I had a bag in here, I'd show you. But this is what it looks like. I can't get it out of my container. I'll show it to you. This is what it looks like. I keep this in my jar over there. Let me pull it off where you can see it. You see that self-rising, White Lily self-rising? I keep that in my jar. All right, so we got 1 1/2 cups of this. Then we are going to do it with frozen butter this time. You know, I've always used the grease. Well, we're going to do a new recipe. We're doing a new recipe. So I put the whole thing of butter in the refrigerator last night, and it is frozen. I'm going to try not to touch it too much so it won't unfreeze. Did y'all get you a box grater yet? You know, I told you to get you one. Just sit there and grate this butter into that flour. I've already greased my pan, and I greased it with olive oil. I'm getting muscles today. I hope I don't get my finger. That's what I hope. I'm burning up calories. It's a good thing because I'm going to eat these biscuits. I'm going to eat the biscuits and I'll be burning up calories. Listen, I am getting some followers from the Northwest. I'm so excited. I hadn't had them before. I've got lots in Georgia and Alabama, Louisiana, North and South Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, Maine, Pennsylvania, and New York. And I've got some in Ohio. I've got a few in Michigan. Not a whole lot. So y'all share this. If you share my videos and like them, and press like and share and comment, we can get some other people cooking in America. My arms are wearing out. Whew! Golly bum. This biscuit better be good, hadn't it? I hope it's not, the video isn't too long for y'all today. Like that much more. Stick with me, girl. Stick with me. I say that, but I got a lot of guys watching. Hey, boys. How are y'all doing? How are you doing? Yesterday, I went to an after Christmas sale. I bought me one shirt. I'll put it on in a little bit and wear it some today. I'll wear it in another video. It's periwinkle. You can't find periwinkle. Every time you go in the store, they don't have periwinkle. All right, what I'm going to do is this. This little bit of about 2 tablespoons right here. I'm going to save that, and we're going to butter the top of our biscuit when we take it out. All right, so you got your butter in there. Now I'm going to get a spoon. Can you believe it? I'm going to get a spoon, and I am going to add a little buttermilk in here. Now, this is where I don't have a recipe for. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to measure this, and that way y'all can kind of see, okay? All right, why don't we start out with, let me see if I can see the thing. It's a cup. This right here. Let me put it up to a cup. We may not use all of it. All right, that's buttermilk. Y'all have got to buy you some buttermilk now. All right, here we go. Now I'm just going to pour a little bit in at a time and stir. And then I'll tell you how much is left in the container, and that way we'll know how much we used, right? The process of elimination. We know how much flour we've got. We know how much butter we've got. We're going to put our bacon in at the last. That's looking pretty good. Let me put a little bit more. Now let's see what that'll do. I'm not touching it with my hands because I want it to stay cold. And this bowl is cold. Oh, I told you I was going to show it to you. This is an antique bowl, and I love it. Isn't it beautiful? I got it at an antique shop. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, that's going to be good. All right, let's look and see how much buttermilk we used. See how much we got left in there. We'll know how much we used, huh? We got a half a cup left in there, so we used a half a cup of buttermilk in this. All right, now let's move. Here's my skillet, and I've already greased it. I've got my oven set on 500. Now we're fixed to put our bacon in. We're gonna pop it in, and then we're gonna cook it, and then we're gonna eat it. And I'm gonna give y'all a bite. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it tastes, okay? All right, so what you do now is we're gonna take our bacon that we've let cool over here. And I hadn't even turned my eye off. Our bacon. Dump it in. Quickly flip it around a time or two. So everybody's got some bacon. Now we're gonna sprinkle a little cheese in. Why don't we say about a half a cup? Do it around in there. Okay. Gosh, this looks good. I'm telling you. All right, now I'm going to flour my surface. Let me put a little flour on it so we can pull our dough out of our bowl. Put it on our surface. Okay, that looks good, doesn't it? Can y'all see pretty good? Can you see pretty good? There you go. All right, now we're going to, let me flour my hands. We're going to press it down like that. Fold it over like that. Fold it over. Fold it over. Press it down now for the last time. See me keep putting this on my hand. Ooh. All right, let me get out my biscuit cutter. I forgot to do that. I'll keep it in here. My old faithful Chef Boyardee can. All right, press it out. Let's fold it over one more time. And one more time. And we are ready to cut it. Seems a little stiff, but we'll figure it out, won't we? Maybe it's because of all that cold in there. 1, let's see how many biscuits it's going to make. 2, 3. And I know what some of y'all are sitting there saying. You're saying, Miss Brenda, you're not supposed to turn it. Well, let me try one not turning it. See what it did? Got all that junk on the side of it. Can't even get it out. I'm going to turn mine. That's what I'm going to do. I need some more flour on it. I'll use the other side. Maybe that'll work. Oh, my word, it's going to be. We're going to have a good breakfast this morning. I'll have to have me another cup of coffee with this. I've got a little left over there. I've already turned my coffee pot off. I guess I'll have to pour me a cup and heat it up in the microwave. Okay, let's do it together a little bit more. And we've got a few more we can do. We're making this a cheddar cheese bacon biscuit. We could have put sausage in there probably, you know. We're going to count them. I'm fixing to count these things and see how many we've got. All right, this last one, I'm going to do it just like Grandma did. Roll it up and pat it out and put it on the pan. All right, here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, a baker's dozen. That's good. We're going to pop it in a 500-degree oven until it gets nice and brown. And then we're going to eat it. I'm going to melt this butter in the microwave while I'm waiting, and we'll put that on the top of it, okay? Okay, y'all, I peeked, and they are, I think, ready. They look ready. There they are. Now let's put, I've got a surface right here we can put them on. One of those kind that doesn't burn your chopping block. Now I'm going to take my butter that I melted, and we're going to put it on the top of it, of each biscuit. Gosh, they sure smell good, y'all. We're fixing to take us a bite. I'm going to give y'all a bite of them. You can play like we're together. We actually are together. It's just we're in different states, in different countries, and different towns. So I took that little bit of butter that was left over, and I'm putting it all on the top. About 2 tablespoons, I guess it was. Okay? You know, that's what we say in the South. We say, okay. Okay, that's short for okay. I've got me a plate out. Let me turn my oven off. And let's get us up a biscuit. Woo! I like to drop it. Come over here, close to me, so we can watch it. Let's open it up and see how it, can y'all see good? All right, I've got me a knife. Let me open it up while we'll look inside of it. It sure did cook fast. It cooked in 10 minutes. There's the inside of it. Let's see what it tastes like. It's delicious. It's got some crunch in it. The bacon is good in it. Cheese is good in it. Here's the bottom. I love blackberry jelly, so let's try some of that on it. I don't taste the cheese in here as much as I taste the bacon. But either way, it's good. Y'all like blackberry jelly? I love blackberries. I love to pick them. I love them with just milk and sugar over the top of them. I love them on a biscuit. And I even eat it on pancakes. I like how it's kind of crunchy on the bottom. I put olive oil on the bottom of it. Of the pan. Y'all, they're delicious. That's all I can tell you. I did find my bag of White Lily. But what I do is I keep that jar over there full. That's why I couldn't find it. It was in my pantry. When my jar gets getting empty, then I put this in it. I mean, I'll pour it out in it. Then I'll throw my bag away. But I always keep that little circle of it in there so that I won't get confused. Let's look at them one more time. See? It's good, isn't it? Well, did y'all like your bite of biscuits? Did it taste good to you? I'm going to eat me another one when I turn this camera off. I'm going to get me another one. I'm going to heat up me another little bit of coffee. And I'm going to eat 2 of them. And the leftover biscuits, I think what I'll do is cut them in 2. Cook them on, 300 slowly. Get them a little bit more even crunchy. And eat them plain like that. That'll be good for tomorrow's breakfast, won't it? It will. I slept good last night. I went to bed really super early, like 7:30 or 8. And now I got up at about 3:30. Do y'all do that? Just get up in the middle of the night and just... So, I mean, what are we going to do? I know what I'm doing wrong is I'm going to bed too early. I need to stay up. Some of y'all are night birds. When George and I first married, he stayed up at night. He liked to stay up late at night, and I didn't. I went to bed real early. But I got up real early in the morning, and he liked to sleep. But during the 50 years that we were married, we kind of got alike. I stayed up a little later, and he went to bed a little earlier. So it all worked out to the best. As Mama always said, where there's a will, there's a way. I love y'all. Hope you have a wonderful day today. Get outside and enjoy. Cook you some of these biscuits. They're fine. And y'all know that, you can order White Lily all over the United States now. You just go to their page and order it, and it comes straight to you. They make good biscuits and cakes. Love y'all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.